I'm Cheryl Algie from Kerrang in Northern Victoria, Australia. So I haven't really used my On the Farm set without the paper, and now the paper's gone. It's time to break it out again. So first I've got my Stamparatus. By the way, I can share with you that the Stamparatus is leaving us. So if you don't have it, you best grab it. I would grab it as soon as possible. I think most of my ladies have got one. But if you don't, now this is going to be a bit tricky because I haven't done my other colours yet. I might just do that in Soft Succulent. I'm not really sure what to call this card style. I saw it on one of those, what do you call them, a video short, and her name was Cheryl, but I can't remember what her other name was. So, and I've seen other versions since I've created these cards. I've seen other versions that are a little bit different. See, that worked perfectly. If I had not used the Stamparatus, it wouldn't have used, but it wasn't stamping as, how can I say, as, you know, as some of the blocked out stamps don't stamp properly or don't stamp. You need to give them a couple of goes. So I'll still be using my Stamparatus. Sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry, because I've got it and I'm going to use it. I've got 3 of them actually. So there. So that's done. That's going to be on the front of our card. And I've just got to, I did design this card, I think it was Sunday, so it's a few days since, so I apologise if I'm forgetting. I actually don't think that's the right size, is it? I do these things. Sometimes I have a piece of cardstock that's not quite the right size. That looks like it's 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that looks like it's right. Just looked like it was a bit big. I don't know if I've got anybody yet. I think I'm talking to myself. Oh, Diane, hi, how are you? Thanks for joining me. Now do I need, got to think what I'm doing here. Refer back to my other card. Yeah, I've got to stick all them on before I do that, I think. That's bad when you haven't got a memory, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this is right. Where'd my silicone mat go? Here it is. Yep. We'll do this and then we can go back to putting the rest of the card together. So I don't have to have ribbon around, do I? No. And that does go around there. When I've completed the card, I'll show you what I mean about the other one I saw. The other versions I saw were a little bit different to this. So, but I didn't despair. I thought, well, that's how they've done their card. This is how I'm doing my card, and it's my card. So it's how I'm doing it is how I want to do it. I'm pretty sure the other Cheryl that did it this way. She had the, I'll show you, it's a bit hard to tell you what I'm talking about without showing you. Did you all my ladies get your email with all the, oh, I don't know whether you consider it good news or bad news. A little bit sad about Rich Razzleberry going. I don't know why we had to get rid of that. I'm replacing it with Berry Burst. I would much prefer Rich Razzleberry, but I'm not the boss of that, so just got to suck it up, don't we? Then we have a piece of DSP 10.5 by 10.5 is what I've written down. I'll just see whether that's what I've cut. And this is out of the Hostess pack that most of you guys, when you get a DSP share with me, I usually give you because we have enough Hostess benefits to get these things. So that's what I normally do. So then we're going to, I like to score mine on the diagonal. You don't have to. You could just wing it if you wanted to, but I just found that was easier for me. Cut my nails, so make things difficult for myself. And then I'm going to, can't see my score line, but that's all right. And just make sure it's roughly in half. My bone folder and just give it a burnish, and then this goes like this, just like that. The other versions that I've seen on Pinterest since I've done my card, they didn't have it as a full card, or did they? What did they do? I think they had it like that was left up like that somehow, and you, yeah, that was over, I think that was over there like that. And then you, I don't know how they would secure that, and then that was opened like that or something. But that's not how I designed my cards. So we're going with my design, okay? And I do one side at a time. It's like this glue might have had the gong. Find it better with multi-purpose for this particular procedure, so that I can get it, where are we? So I can get that from corner to corner, so that it fits fairly well. And once you've got that there, then you can hold that down there and do the same there. And you could just, I don't know, you could change it and put a little pocket or whatever if it was possible. I'm not going to fiddle with mine. I was happy with how mine, come on, glue. It's getting to the end of it. I was happy with how mine turned out, so I didn't worry about how theirs was. So that's nice and bright and happy. The first one I did wasn't nice and bright and happy. It was a little bit, that's why I've chosen the shaded spruce colour. So now I want so it's on the farm stamp set, and where's a block for that? That's what I'll do. Might get a messy piece of that. Flip it over so I'm not messing up a good bit. Oh, I need my shaded spruce back again. Thought I might do a cow this time. My sample's got a sheep, so I thought I might do a cow. Just make sure that's going to stamp properly. Down like that. This set is not going through. I can tell you what's not and what's as we come to it. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to tell you and what I'm not supposed to tell you, to be quite truthful. So that's that. Don't think I need that again. Just give that a clean. As much ink off as I can. Just clean it on my chamois. And then switching for oh, I do need that because I want this. I didn't actually mask that off or anything. I just was careful how I sponged it just to sponge a little bit of green where the hills are. But I did mine, as I said, I did mine in a lighter colour, so you probably couldn't tell if I went over the edge, but it's handmade card. We don't need to be super perfect, but if you wanted to be perfect, you could somehow or other cut it, or you could stamp it on a bit of post-it note and put it over the top if you wanted to be super accurate with your ink. I'm just going to be random. Third time lucky that I've put that. Oh no, I need that again for my grassy things. My what do you call these little weed sort of things? Little, I don't know what they're called, but that's what I need this for. I'll nearly put it away again. So I had one there. And there. I might just put one there because I think I'm going to put my cow there. But we're going to stamp her and cut her out. I probably should have done my other sponging before I did that. I'll just let that dry a little bit before I do my other sponging. Or actually I might do my clouds and then it can all dry together. So we've got a little cloud stamp in here, and I might do that in, where are we? Looking for a block. I might do that in Coastal Cabana. Which is staying, so that's good. I'll brush over there at the road. And one peeking in here. That's probably enough. We'll have to go in threes, don't we? It's a bit hard to... That'll do. Anyone else? Just you and I, Di. Oh, hi, Belinda. How are you, love? Now, this is going to be for our little cow, and she is really easy to colour in because I'm going to swap that block out. Here's that one. Might as well put that away and swap that out, because you only have to do the patches on her. So we might do her, what colour will we do her? Decisions, we might do a black and white. What's that, is that a Frisian cow? Not off a dairy farm, but I had an uncle that was a dairy farmer. I think it's a Frisian cow, isn't it? Any farmers out there? No? No, I'm probably going to use that again for the insides. So then we're going to grab our dark or light. I'll see what dark looks like. Yeah, I think we'll use the dark blend. And just colour in these patches on her. Won't take long. Is everyone enjoying the change in the weather, or are you cursing it? Not really ready for winter yet, but I'm glad the humidity's gone. think we'll probably get some more nice weather in April. We normally get some nice weather in April, so he's hoping. At least you can sleep a bit better when it's cooler, I think. Just one more patch to go. Oh, we might, oh, eyes, is that? Yeah, that is a patch there. My eyes have been shocking today, I tell you. I've been staring at the, downloaded the new catalogue on my iPad, and I've been staring at that, and I'm like, I can't even see properly. And so we might do her other pinkish. What pink have we got? I think we've only got, I think I did it in, I have done it in Flirty Flamingo before, just use the light one. Yeah, that will do. I'm a bit sad this isn't going through. So if you want to get that, you need to get that before the sale starts. It may have gone already. Now, I'm not sure, do they have it? They do have a pink mouth, don't they? My mum used to milk a cow. She used to say, cow looks sideways at you and you take off, Cheryl. Because I was a sook. I was scared of cows. Used to take us down there when she was milking, and she was right. If a cow looked sideways at me, I was gone. So we're bringing out little boho blue little machine with our, where I got the hello from, I should just tell you, was the Fragrant Flowers, which is also leaving us. But it's exciting to have new colours too, so we can't be getting too sad. Things that I wish were different, but they're not. Like I thought we would keep Evening Evergreen, but we haven't. We've kept Frasier though, so that's a nice colour. I thought we would get rid of Mossy Meadow and Old Olive and keep Evening Evergreen. Who knows how these Stampin' Up artists think though. We can't think, we don't think like them obviously. So yeah, it is what it is. And some I'm not sorry to be losing, like Blushing Bride. We've got a nice, what's it called, bubble something pink. I'm not sure what that's called. What else? So not sad about Mango Melody. It's a pretty colour, but I had lots of trouble with that ink pad. It was dry every time I went to use it, so I thought, I hope they disappear that, which they have. What else? I'm not sad about Bermuda Bay because I like Coastal Cabana, and I think you can get by. Actually, I must check and see if they're bringing out some Coastal Cabana blends, because that would be good. Something we don't have. We have Bermuda Bay, and I often use the light Bermuda Bay in place of to substitute when I want to do, when I'm using Coastal Cabana. So there's that. I'm just looking through my colour families to see what else. I'm not sad about Pacific Point. We have got another blue called Azure Blue that's quite, looks as though it's going to be quite nice. I am quite sad about Night of Navy though. We're getting Blueberry Bushel back, so that could be interesting. What else? Not sad about Sahara Sand because I don't use that often. Where did my cow go? There it is. Where's my one I'm copying off? There it is. Okay. So then I'm going to start with the blue, I think. So I haven't got much blue on my other one. So I'm going to just, this should be dry now, hopefully. Otherwise I'm going to have to start all over again, aren't I? I'm just going to do little areas of colour, just randomly. And this one's going to be brighter than my other one because I didn't feel that it was very bright. I've just got to leave enough room for them all, that's all. I do a bit of blue here, which will probably come up underneath the cow, but that's all right. And then I had a bit of pink. And we've got floaty flamingo there. So that one, and then we had some yellow. So I'll grab those while I'm at it. So I just want a little bit of pink. In here. And maybe I'll have it coming in here as well. Oh, I probably need a bit. I haven't left much room for my yellow, have I? Need a bit to separate it, don't I? Let's go with the yellow and see what I've got. Feeling I need to go. I'm not very good at this random stuff. Maybe I needed to go. Where's my pink? Maybe I needed to go across there with that. And then across, kind of across here. So that then I can, I haven't divided it up very well at all, really. Oh well, I say, as is what it is. I don't want to muddy my colours, so we might leave it at that. Close my inks up. It's fairly colourful, I will say that. Okay, I can go there. Yep. That's what I wanted, a colourful version. I'll show you my other version that's not very colourful. I thought, oh, that needs a bit of livening up. We don't want to be all dull. But you might prefer the other version. You could do whatever you wanted on here. I was sad that my little birds are disappearing. They're bringing in some other birds that aren't as nice, in my opinion, as the ones that we've got. But anyway, that's what we'll be having. And I could have put the bird's nest on there. You could do anything that you wanted, really. This style of card. I'm not going to cut little ones for the feet. You can just have these bigger ones. I haven't got all day to be cutting little bits of dimensionals down, really. So she can just be there grazing in the meadow. And what do I do with my little, these are going through. It's another thing I'm happy about. So as I say, some happy moments and some sad moments. Do I want a white one? The yellow one. These are lovely. I think you girls got some of these in your in your pack of something that we did. I can't recall what. Probably need a little one there, don't I? Not all the same size. Just place them where I think. And grab some wet glue. Might put the lid on those before I knock them flying everywhere. Then all I do is I usually just push it out the road, get my glue. Should have got that going a bit more. Now I've emptied my bins. I've not even got any scrap to... Where's a bit of scrap? I had a bit of scrap hanging around here somewhere. Just want to make sure I'm not having a big lot of glue. There we go. That's about what I want. You want enough, but not too much. Then you can just pick those up with your, take your pick tool, and sit that on top. Hopefully you can see. I'll move that over a bit so you can see what I'm doing here, hopefully. Have the leaf going that way on that one. Oops. I put it on the glue would help, wouldn't it? That one with that one. That's cool. Now what do I do with my inside piece? My grass, am I? What did I do for the inside of that one? Let me have a look. I just did the grass and the, oh, so I'm not going to use that again. Ouch. My finger didn't like that. We'll use our shaded spruce again. Just do some hills down the bottom. We won't sponge it this time, and just a little bit of grass or a little bit of weeds or whatever they are. I might do the same on the envelope as well while we've got the inks out. Oops. Let's see if we can fix that. That was sitting up on something, that's why that did that. Let's see. Probably can fix that. There we go. Okay, that will do. I'll just show you my samples. So I think she's quite cute. You open it. Oops, I should put the inside in first, shouldn't I? And we could probably just do a bit of sponging on the grass. It might just liven that up a bit. I haven't got much ink on there, have I? May as well do the whole lot while I'm here, then I don't have to come back later and have half-finished projects everywhere. Still haven't put the insert. I'll put the insert in the one I did on Zoom. You guys should join us on Zoom. It was fun. can see what everyone's doing and show each other our cards at the end. It's great. Okay. Shift a few things around here. Get my seal going. Put my insert in. And there's our cute card and our envelope. Away. This is the one I was casing it off. All my design. No one else has done, to my knowledge, has done anything like that. So I used the sheep that time, and I used paler colours. This is the DSP from the one that's got the desert flower. I've forgotten names. I love this sheep dye. Can you see his curly wool? Her, I think, curly wool. And the colours I've used, where's my little note on that one, is were So Saffron, Pool Party and Petal Pink on that one. It's just a bit more of a muted one. I used my Piggy set. I didn't stamp a greeting on that one because it's got the happy birthday on his little scooter. This set is going as well. That is from the Irresistible Blooms set. So I've gone the piggy with the birthday cake in the middle. Must have been in a colouring mood that day. And I thought afterwards I could have used the die that's got all the dots in it. I just wanted to liven the white up a little bit, and I thought if I used the dots, that's the new dots one, that's the 3, you get the 3 in together, the online exclusives. And then, because we have to have flowers, don't we, I did a floral one with the Happiness Blooms, the paper that goes with that. So that's what that came out like. Not quite happy with that. I watercoloured that over and over again till I was happy with Granny Apple green and various colours of blues till I was happy. I didn't want it looking dull. It was looking really dull, so then I had to water it down. And yeah, so I can't actually tell you what I used because I used a multitude of colours to try and get the right colour. So I hope you enjoyed that little card making session, and I hope you liked what I did. Hope it will inspire you to create something for yourself. Hi Sharon, you've joined us. I like the sheep card, so cute. Yeah, she is cute. She or he, they are cute, aren't they? Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next Thursday afternoon.